I'm not a big fan of treadmill runs. I normally don't like to do my long runs on the treadmill. I find them very helpful during the winter or when I'm doing my tempo runs. But yeah, normally 5K is probably the max that I'll do on the treadmill. So today, a half marathon, that's a lot longer. To make it less boring, I turned on my iPad on Rogue One, so we have a little Star Wars to watch while I'm running. Other than that, we'll just make the best of it. I'll try and inform you on some Star Wars things. Alright, I'm starting out at a slower tempo, warming up a little bit still. We'll pick it up a little bit later, but I'm doing an easy run. It is an easy half marathon today. One thing that I don't like about running indoors is that you get really hot really quick. Normally by the time I'm doing my 5K, then sweat's just pouring down everywhere. Today, I figured I needed some help with that, so I just bought a new fan. There's a new fan right there. I bought a quiet one, so hopefully you can't hear it. Yeah, it's really helping a lot right now. So, and it's not even full blast yet. But then again, I'm not going full blast yet. Star Wars Virtual Half Marathon was supposed to be part of the challenge. I was going to do the runs in Walt Disney World, but they got canceled. So yeah, in January I got to see Galaxy's Edge for the first time. I was really looking forward to spend some more time there. But yeah, I'm going to have to wait till maybe next year to do that again. So for now, this will have to do. This run, I'm watching Rogue One. I've always been a big Star Wars fan since I was a little kid. I used to love playing with the Star Wars toys. I remember my first Star Wars figure that I got for Christmas was Luke Skywalker. I even remember the first one that I actually bought with my own money. I remember going to the store. I remember the way the store looked, the way everything was displayed. And before, yeah, I liked all the toys, but whatever I would get, I would love, but now I had to spend my own money on it. So I really had to pick which one I wanted to buy. And I think I was in that store for a long time. And the one that I picked that I thought was the coolest one was the Gomorian Guard. I love this figure. Just the way it looked, a little bit of a monstrous look, but still I thought it was very cool. And that's what I spent my money on. It's not the actual figure that I bought because I got rid of a lot of my Star Wars toys in my younger years and I've regretted it ever since. I've been trying to collect some vintage Star Wars since, but it's hard to come by and expensive now. But yeah, I picked this one up at the Star Wars Celebration in London a couple of years back. I just had to have it again.
Just you deliver Master Luke's message and get us out of here. Bye.
Okay, I normally don't bring water on my runs, so I guess the one good thing about running on the treadmill is that I can hydrate during my run. Now, even though I'm running indoors, I'm still kind of hoping to run into some Star Wars characters on this run. Some of you might know, most of our pets have Star Wars names. Like Yoda behind me on the photo here. That's just one of them. And yeah, just hoping that maybe they'll join in on the run for a little bit. Okay, another plus of running indoors is that I have to towel. Because it's hot, I'm sweating.
You're sweating. Relax. Take a deep breath.
All right. Okay, a little bit of a walking break. Yoda came to visit. So that's our first little Star Wars character. Huh? Hey, buddy. All right, I gotta run.
No more training do you require. Already know you that which you need.
Now I finally get a running buddy on my run. Chirpa loves to run in the cat wheel, so we get to run together. He's not the only one. Cheetah runs in there as well, but yeah, Chirpa the most. He just goes crazy in that thing. Now some of you might think, Chirpa, what kind of name is that? But that's a Star Wars name. Chief Chirpa, his full name. Chief Chirpa is one of the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi. So he's named after an Ewok.
Chatu tomo manek.
Kuna juta. Ada tena ni kiratu. Kiratu.
Yuka không đi yuka không ra. Mà ta bảo nang 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 thiên phật nang 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 nhiều cái nang nang đi đọc vào. Aku đi nè bảo.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Now, of course, the cats are not the only ones with Star Wars names. We also have two bunnies. We have BB, named after BB-8. We used to have Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he passed away last year. We also have Jabba, our Flemish giant. Another thing that's good about running at home is that you can test certain things. For instance, fueling. Now, I like using goo gel. I prefer to use it because I know it works for me. And even on my training runs, I tend not to try and test anything else because I know goo works. I'm gonna use that during the race. So now today, I'm gonna test a different gel, Ultra Gel. I think I got this at the expo, the Berlin Marathon. I get different things at expos or different races, but it's hard to test things like that. So today, I'll test Ultra Gel. Ooh. It's a very strong flavor, very sweet. It's cola flavor. I don't drink cola or any soft drinks. I think this is how I remember cola tastes, but ooh, it's very strong. It has caffeine in it, so yeah, let's see if it gives me any stomach problems or if this would be an option for races to use. Do need to wash away that taste though. Ooh. Right, so this is the medal that I'm doing this run for, the Chewbacca Medal. Now I wasn't that impressed when I first saw it, the way Chewbacca looks, but still, it's a big RunDisney medal, so I'm still happy to receive the medal once I get it. If you would like to do a virtual run, especially now when you might be stuck at home, over the summer, RunDisney will have the virtual running shorts that they organize every year. It's for the months of June, July, and August. Last year, the theme was Marvel. My friend Cody, who has a travel agent, who also books all my RunDisney trips, he still has medals from last year. So if you want to sign up with him and still receive those medals and do some extra running, have some extra motivating, now that you're stuck at home or there are no organized races, there's a link down in the description where you can sign up for it. So why am I watching Rogue One instead of any of the other Star Wars movies? Simply because I've seen it the least amount of times. The original trilogy is, of course, my favorite, but I've seen those a million times. So Rogue One, this is actually only the third time that I've seen it. So that's why I picked that one. Now, another Star Wars related thing that I was looking forward to for my Star Wars trip in April was the virtual reality experience. It's at Disney Springs. I want to say it's called the Hive. I'm not really sure. It's at Disney Springs. You get virtual reality glasses on and you walk through this Star Wars environment. I did it after Dopey 2018. I really loved it. I wanted to do it again this year when I was there in January, but there was a really long line and I was gonna come back for it 2 days later and decided to skip it because it was coming back in April anyways. I would just do it then. And now I don't get to go. So I'm kind of bummed out that I missed out on that one. But if the park opens again and you're heading down to Disney World, make sure you don't skip that one. I think it's about $30. I'm not sure. But it's definitely worth it. I loved it. So can't wait to go there again once they open again.
Looks like you'll have to fight your way out.
Now, especially during this time when you might be locked inside your house, it can be very hard to stay motivated. It can be hard to go running. Maybe even, you can't even go running, but to do the exercises that I showed you in the videos earlier this week and last week. But not just the medal that I'm getting for this virtual run is keeping me motivated, but also knowing that we're all in this together, that I'm motivating you by making these videos. You're commenting and liking the videos, so that motivates me to keep going, because trust me, I'm having a hard time staying motivated as well. I've been indoors for over a week and a half now, and trying to get up and running or do exercises, it takes some extra motivation now. So keep those comments going, keep those likes coming, and I'll try and stay motivated and keep motivating you as well.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
Now, if I'd have to pick my favorite Star Wars movie, I think it would have to be Return of the Jedi. I think because of the time when it came out. I remember when it came out in the theaters. Yes, I'm old. Now, my parents never took me to see it. They did take me to see the Ewok Adventures, Caravan of Courage, and I loved that. I remember going there. I don't remember much of watching it in the theater. I remember one thing though, that it wasn't Dutch. They dubbed the entire movie in Dutch because they were aiming for a lot of children to come into the theater. So that was kind of strange to see it in Dutch. Every other time that I've watched it since was in English though. It's a lot better.
Puika, puika. Puika, Star Cruiser.
That's not a Star Cruiser. That's a horse.
Okay, I took the gel about 7 kilometers ago, and it's not bothering me. So I think it's safe to say that this gel works for me. That doesn't mean it would work for anybody else. This is something that you have to find out. You have to figure out what gel works for you. There might be something in there that your body can't handle. So I prefer the goo gels because I know so far every different flavor that I've tried works fine. It doesn't give me any stomach problems. I know the cyst gels give me problems during a race before. The one I just took kind of looked, the packaging looked kind of the same. That's why I was kind of worried about it. Of course, it's a different brand, so it's a totally different gel. And it hasn't bothered me at all during the run now. So I think it's pretty safe to take it. Does that mean I'm gonna step over to that gel and not use the goo? Probably not. Okay, for those of you paying attention, I didn't just run 17 kilometers in 3 minutes. The timer actually only goes up to 100 minutes and then it starts back at 0. Never done that before, so it's the first time I see that. But yeah, so it's 100 plus 3 minutes. I've had comments before on other videos about the photo behind me of Yoda, asking me if it's a painting or if it's actually a photograph, if it's real. Yeah, it's real. It's a photo that I took of Yoda. I had it blown up to hang it on the wall. I also have one of Cheetah, which is the only cat that we have that is not named after a Star Wars character. No, I don't have one of Chirpa. I actually had the photos blown up before we had Chirpa. So I guess I still have to get one made of Chirpa as well. Okay, so that's the half marathon done. It was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Actually kind of enjoyed doing this all together. I hope you enjoyed this video and coming along on my virtual half marathon. Now it's time for some cooling down while I watch the end of the movie and need to refuel, get some power drink, some carbohydrates, some protein. Normally I tell you to get out there and run, but just stay inside. Stay inside and run or do your exercises. In any case, stay safe.